I'll write given data, what they have given in the question. Okay, so students always remember, I'll start with the given here. So first I'll write given. Okay, so what given here? Okay, so ABCD is a parallelogram, isn't it? ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay, so ABCD is a parallelogram. ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay, and produce AD to E, produce to AD produce AD to E, okay, and join this EB, okay, join BE, okay, but this line BE will intersect this CD at which point? At the point F, isn't it? Join BE, but BE intersect CD at F, CD at F. Okay, so this is what they have given in the question. ABCD is a parallelogram and produce AD to E. You have to produce this AD to E and then you have to join this BE, but this line BE will intersect CD at which point? At the point F. Okay, yes. So next, to prove. Next I'll consider to prove. Okay, so what we have to prove here? Okay, yes, so what we have to prove here, according to this question, we have to prove this triangle ABE similar to triangle which is that CFB. Okay, this is C, this is F and this is B. Okay, so this is what we have to prove. Okay, so next I'll consider proof part. Next I'll consider proof part. Okay, yes, see, actually here given ABCD is a parallelogram, isn't it? ABCD is a parallelogram. Okay, so first I'll take that concept here. Okay, so in a parallelogram ABCD, in a parallelogram ABCD, in a parallelogram ABCD, we know that in a parallelogram opposite sides are equal as well as a parallel, isn't it? So therefore here I will consider this side CD is a parallel to BC, isn't it? So I'll write here AB is a parallel to CD. Okay, so here AB is a parallel to CD. Why? Because in the case of parallelogram opposite sides are parallel, isn't it? Okay, next, also we know that its interior opposite angles are equal. So what is the meaning of this? See, if I consider this parallelogram ABCD separately, this is A, this is B, this is CD. Okay, so in the case of parallelogram ABCD, we know that opposite sides are parallel, isn't it? So for the side AB, your another side, opposite side is DC. So once again, for the side AD, your opposite side is BC, isn't it? Okay, so opposite sides are parallel. Also, its interior opposite angle, that means angle A, what is the opposite angle to this angle A? That is angle C. Here angle A will be equal to angle C. Also angle D will be equal to angle B. Okay, what is the reason? Because in the case of a parallelogram, we know that interior opposite angles are equal. So for the angle A, what is your opposite angle? C. So these two angles are equal. Once again, for the angle B, your opposite angle is D. So these two angles are equal. Okay, so I'll write here angle A equal to angle C and angle B equal to angle D. Okay, what is the reason? Interior opposite angle. Okay, so interior opposite angles are equal. Interior opposite angles are equal. Okay, yes. Yes, okay. So I'll mention here I'll write only this one. Angle A is equal to angle C, I'll mention. Okay. So remaining angle B is equal to angle D, no need to mention. I'll consider only angle A is equal to angle C. Okay. So you just write this. Okay, so this is the beginning step. Okay, so now actually what we have to prove, we have to prove these two triangles are similar. Okay, so therefore I will consider those two triangles separately. So in triangle, what is that triangle? ABE. In triangle ABE, and what is the another triangle? Your another triangle is CFB. Okay, so CFB. Okay, yes. So ABE and CFB. Okay, so this is ABE. Okay, I'll draw it separately. If you want, I'll draw it separately. Okay, so this is A, this is B, and this is E. Also another one which is that CFB. CFB. Yes. This is B, this is C, and this is F. Okay, yes. See here, actually in the question given angle A is equal to angle C, isn't it? Angle A is equal to angle C. So I'll mention here. So this is angle A and this is angle C. Okay, so these two angles are equal, isn't it? Why? By using this one. Isn't it? Okay, so can I mention here? Yes, angle A is equal to angle C. Okay, so what is the reason here? Reason no need to mention, because here already we have written here, because interior opposite angles. So instead of that, just I'll write equation number 1. I'll write this equation as equation number 1. So here I'll write by equation number 1. Just I'll write by equation number 1. Okay, yes. So one more concept. See here. Anyhow, AB is parallel to CD here. I will mention this angle as 1. That is angle DEF. Again, I'll mention this angle as angle 2. Okay, so what is our angle 2? FBC. Can you observe here? Angle 1 and angle 2. These are the alternate angles. Yes, okay. So I'll mention here angle E is equal to 1 and again angle B is equal to 2. I'll mention here. Okay. See, we know that alternate angles are equal, isn't it? Angle 1 and angle 2, I'll mention it as alternate angles, isn't it? So the second concept I'll get, angle 1 is equal to angle 2. What is the reason? Alternate angle. Okay. So these two are alternate angles. Okay. So therefore, by using these two equalities, angle criteria, can I say those two triangles are similar? Yes. So therefore, by AA similarity criteria, therefore by AA similarity criteria, we can say that the two triangles, which are the two triangles, given two triangles, triangle ABE similar to triangle CFB. Okay, so this is what we have to prove, isn't it? Okay, once you recall here, angle A is equal to angle C. Why angle A is equal to angle C? Because here we know that in the case of parallelogram, opposite interior angles are equal. So here angle A and angle C, this is a one pair of opposite interior angles. So therefore this is equal. Also these two are alternate angles. So we know that alternate angles are equal. Why? Because here AB is parallel to CD. So therefore I can say that these two are alternate angles. Okay, so by using these two equalities, we can say that the given two triangles are similar. Okay. Next question. CD and GH are respectively the bisectors of angle ACB and angle EGF such that D and H lies on the sides AB and EF of triangle ABC and triangle EFG respectively. If triangle ABC is similar to triangle FG, triangle ABC similar to triangle FEG. Okay. Okay, triangle ABC similar to triangle FEG. Okay, show that first one triangle CA, the triangle DCA similar to triangle HGF. Second question, CD upon GH equal to AC upon FG. Third sub question, triangle DCB similar to triangle HGE. Okay, this is what we have to prove. Okay, yes. So first I will consider the diagram. Okay, see, I will consider two triangles. So here this is A, this is B, this is C, as well as this is F, E, G. Okay, so these are the two triangles. So first I will draw. This is CD and another one, this is GH. Okay, see here, CD is the angle bisector of the angle ACB. Okay, so once again another one, which is that GH is the bisector of angle FGE. Okay, so what is the meaning of this? See, the line CD will divide this angle C into two equal parts. That means this is one part, I will represent it as 1, and this is another part, I will represent it by 2. Okay, so here angle 1 equal to angle 2. Understood now? This line CD will divide this angle C into two equal parts. Okay, that means angle 1 is equal to angle 2. Okay, next. Another triangle FGE. So here again GH, the line GH will divide this angle G into two equal parts. Means this is one part, I will represent it by 3, and this is another part, I will represent it by 4. Okay, so therefore angle 3 equal to angle 4. Understood now? Okay, yes, this is about diagram. Okay, so first I will write the given data, what they have given in the question. Okay, so first I will write given. Okay, so here CD and GH, CD and GH are the bisectors of CD and GH are the bisectors of angle ACB and angle FGE. Okay, also given here, what they have given here, also given in the question, that is triangle ABC is similar to triangle FEG, isn't it? So I will write here also triangle ABC similar to triangle FEG. Okay, so this is what they have given in the question. Okay, given CD and GH are the bisectors of, this is line CD. This line CD will divide this angle A into two equal parts, that is angle 1 and angle 2. Okay, so here angle 1 will be equal to angle 2. Once again GH is a bisector of this angle G, that means this GH will divide this angle G into two equal parts, that is angle 3 and angle 4. Okay, this angle 3 will be equal to angle 4. Okay, so also given here triangle ABC is similar to triangle FEG. Okay, yes. Next to prove. So next I will take what we have to prove. Okay, to prove. Okay, so what we have to prove here, first question I will consider. I will consider the first sub question. What is that? Triangle DCA similar to triangle HGF. Okay, HGF. Okay, so first I will put the first question. Okay, yes. So next proof part. So here I will consider the proof part. Okay, yes. See here, we have already proved here triangle ABC is similar to FEG. This is already given in the question, isn't it? Okay. So we know that if any two triangles are similar, then their corresponding angles isn't it? Okay, so therefore for the angle A, what is your corresponding angle? Your corresponding angle is F, isn't it? So therefore we can say that angle A is equal to angle F, right? Okay. So another corresponding angle where for the angle B, what is your corresponding angle? Your corresponding angle is E, right? So therefore angle B is equal to angle E, right? Okay. Next another one, angle C, isn't it? So angle C is your third angle. So this angle C will be equal to this angle G. Okay? Yes, no? This full angle I have considered here. Okay? Angle A is equal to angle F, angle B is equal to angle E, and angle C is equal to angle G. Okay? So these are the corresponding angles. Okay? Yes. So now first question I will consider. We are going to prove these two triangles are similar. Okay? So therefore first I will consider these two triangles. In triangle, so in, this is proof. Okay, so in triangle, what is that? DCA, in triangle DCA and triangle HGF. Okay, HGF. Okay, I will consider these two triangles. Okay, yes. How to prove these two triangles are similar? Okay, DCA, where is your triangle DCA? DCA means this first half triangle, and another one HGF. HGF, first half. Okay, this one and this one. Okay, so these two triangles are similar. This is what we have to prove. Okay, yes. So can you observe here? Among these two triangles, angle A is equal to angle F. Why? Because these two triangles are similar. Which one? ABC is similar to EFG. So therefore, can I say angle A is equal to angle F? Okay. So first one I will write angle A is equal to angle F. Okay. So I will consider it as equation number 1. Okay. What is the reason here? Since triangle ABC is similar to triangle FEG. Okay, so since the triangle ABC is similar to triangle FEG, corresponding angles are equal. So therefore, for the angle A, your corresponding angle is F. Okay, so therefore, this is the first reason. Angle A is equal to angle F. Okay. One more thing we know that what is that? Angle C is equal to angle G, isn't it? Why? Because again the same reason. ABC is similar to FEG, so therefore this full angle C equal to full angle G. Okay, so since I write here, since triangle ABC similar to triangle FEG, I can say that angle C is equal to angle G. This angle C is equal to angle G. Reason same, because ABC is similar to FEG, so therefore this full angle C is equal to full angle G, because these two are corresponding angles here, right? Okay. But here I want only half part. I want only this angle 1. I want angle 1. Okay, angle 1 and angle 3. Okay, yes. So how to take this half part? Out of this full angle C, I want only this shaded region of angle C, shaded region of angle G. Okay, yes. So therefore, what I will do? I will multiply half on the both sides. Okay, I will multiply half on the both sides. No changes, isn't it? I will multiply half on the both sides. Okay, so half of angle C. Okay, half of angle C. What is the half part of angle C? That is angle 1, isn't it? Yes, half part of this angle C is angle 1. Okay, so therefore half of angle C is nothing but angle 1 equal to half of angle G. Okay, out of this full angle, consider only half part. Half part is nothing but angle 3, isn't it? See, I have divided this angle G into two equal parts, that is angle 3 and angle 4. Here again, I have divided this angle C into two equal parts, that is angle 1 and angle 2. Okay, so here half of angle C, this half part of this angle C is nothing but angle 1. Okay, next half part of this angle G equal to angle 2. So now consider equation number 1 and equation number 2. Okay, so by equation number 1 and equation number 2. Okay, so actually our intention is to prove these two triangles are similar. Okay, but by using 1 and 2, just you compare, angles equal, here also angles equal, isn't it? So therefore, can I use a similarity criteria here? Yes. Okay, so again by equation 1 and 2 we can see that triangle, which is that triangle DCA, okay, DCA similar to triangle HGF. What is the reason? Reason same, AA similarity criteria, AA similarity criteria. Okay, so by using AA similarity criteria, we can see that these two triangles are similar. Therefore, by using equation number 1 and equation number 2, we can prove that these two triangles are similar. Okay, what is the reason? By using AA similarity criteria, angle similarity criteria. Okay, so the first question solved, isn't it? Okay, so next we will solve the second question. Okay, second sub question. This is simple. Okay, so to prove, what we are going to prove? CD upon GH equal to AC upon FG. AC upon FG. Okay, so this is what we are going to prove. Okay, so I will consider proof part simple. Okay, so proof part. Okay, yes. See, CD upon GH, CD upon GH, AC upon FG. That means which two triangles I have to consider? I have to consider triangle ADC and FHG. Okay, but already we proved that these two triangles are similar in question number 1, isn't it? Already we proved that these two triangles are similar. Okay, so if the two triangles are similar, then obviously its corresponding sides are proportional or corresponding sides are in the same ratio, isn't it? Okay, so I'll write here since triangle DCA or ADC both are same. Okay, triangle ADC similar to triangle FHG or GHF, whatever you can write. Okay, this one triangle FHG. Okay, FHG. Okay, this is already proved in question number 1, isn't it? Okay, so we know that after proving the similarity of two triangles, its corresponding sides are in the same ratio. So therefore, for the side AC, what is the corresponding side of this triangle? That is GF, isn't it? Yes or no? Okay, so therefore AC by GF equal to, once again, for this side CD, what is your corresponding side? For this side CD, your corresponding side is GH. So CD by GH equal to, what is the another side here? Last one, that is AD. For the side AD, your corresponding side is FH. Okay, so AD by FH. Okay, AD by FH. Okay, but here actually we want CD by GH equal to AC by FG. Okay, so only first two ratios are enough. Okay, so this implies AC by GF equal to CD by GH. Understood now? Okay, so how can I write? Because these two triangles are similar, so therefore we know that its corresponding sides are in the same ratio, isn't it? If any two sides are similar, then its corresponding sides are proportional. So therefore I will write the corresponding sides of these two triangles, that is ADC or CDA, another one FHG or GHF. Okay, already we proved these two triangles are similar. circular, so therefore its corresponding sides are proportional. Okay, so this is the solution for the question number 1 and the question number 2. Okay, so now it remains to prove the third question. Okay, so we will solve the third question now. Next, third question. To prove, I'll write here. Third sub question. Okay, so what we are going to prove? Triangle DCB. Okay, triangle DCB. Triangle HGE. Okay, so to prove these two triangles are similar, I will consider these two triangles separately. Okay, so in triangle, what is that? DCB and triangle HGF, HGE, not F. Okay, yes. See here, consider the triangle CDB, CDB or yes DCB, this one, and HGE. Okay, now we are going to prove this right side part and the right side part are similar. Okay, yes. So which are the equalities? You just compare these two triangles. Can you observe here angle B is equal to angle E? Reason, B and E are the corresponding angles of triangle ABC and FGE, isn't it? Okay, so I'll write here first one, angle B equal to angle E. I'll consider it as equation number 3. What is the reason? Reason at the beginning I already informed. What is that? Since triangle ABC is similar to triangle GFE. GFE. Okay, yes. Okay, since this full triangle ABC is similar to FGE, similar, we know that its corresponding angles are equal. So angle A is equal to angle F, angle B is equal to angle E, and this full angle C is equal to full angle G. I already informed at the beginning, isn't it? Okay, so same concept I will use here. Okay, so angle B is equal to angle D. Okay, next, since same triangle I will consider triangle ABC similar to triangle GFE. Okay, angle C is equal to angle G, isn't it? Angle C is equal to angle G. Why angle C is equal to angle G? Because angle C and angle G are the two corresponding angles of these two triangles. Okay, yes. So now angle C is equal to angle G, but here I want this angle 2. Angle 2 means half of this angle C and half of this angle G. At the beginning I considered left side part, isn't it? Left side, that is angle 1 of angle C, angle 3 of angle G. Why we are proving the question number 1? But why we are proving the question number 3? My triangle is this one, right side triangle, that is CDB and GHE. So therefore, which angle I want? I want this angle 2 and angle 4. Only half part I want. So therefore, what I will do? I will multiply and divide by half of angle C equal to half of angle G. Okay, I will consider half part. Okay, so half of angle C. What is the half of this angle C? This angle 1 I already considered. Now consider this angle 2. Half of this angle C is angle 2, isn't it? Okay, equal to half of angle G. Angle 3 considered already. Now consider this angle 4. number 3 and 4. Okay, combine this angle 3 and angle 4. By using these two, angle, one pair of angles equal and another pair of angles equal. So therefore, by using angle criteria or AA similarity criteria, can I say these two triangles are similar? Yes. Okay. So by 3 and 4, triangle DCB similar to triangle HGE. Okay, what is the reason? AA similarity criteria. AA similarity criteria. By AA similarity criteria, we can say that these two triangles are similar. This is what we have to prove. Okay, simple process. Question number 1, and if you know question number properly, question number 3 you can solve in the same way. Okay, in the question number 1 I want this left side part angle 1 and angle 3. In question number 3 I want right side part angle 2 and angle 4. Okay, rest all same process. Okay. So now I'll consider the problem. Sides AB and BC and median AD of triangle ABC are respectively proportional to sides PQ and QR and median PM of triangle PQR. Show that triangle ABC similar to triangle PQR. Okay, so here two triangles given. This is triangle ABC and triangle PQR. Okay, see among these two triangles, sides AB, the side AB is proportional to which side? Side PQ. Again another side BC, the side BC is proportional to the side QR. Also here AD is a median. This median AD is proportional to another median, that is PM. Okay, so this is what they have given in the question. Okay, what you have to prove? You have to prove triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. This is what you have to prove. Okay, so first I'll write the given data. Okay, so first I'll write the given data. Okay, so given in triangle ABC, in triangle ABC and triangle PQR, okay, which are the two medians here? AD and PM. These are the two medians. Okay, AD and PM are two medians. AD and PM are two medians. Okay, so also given here sides AB, the first side AB also given in the question. The first side AB is proportional to the first side AB of triangle ABC. Okay, is proportional to which side? The side PQ. Okay, side PQ. Okay, also the side BC, the side BC is proportional to QR, proportional to QR. Okay, so BC by QR equal to median, the AD, median AD is proportional to another median. What is that another median? That is PM. Okay, that is PM. Okay, so this is what we have, this is what they have given in the question. Understood now? In triangle ABC, in triangle ABC and triangle PQR, okay, AD and PM, these are the two medians. Okay, so also given here side AB and side PQ, again side BC and side QR, also median AD and median PM are proportional. Okay, so this is what they have given. Okay, next to prove. Okay, so next I'll consider to prove. Okay, so what we have to prove here? Okay, to prove, what we have to prove? Show that triangle ABC similar to triangle PQR, similar to triangle PQR. Okay, so this is what we have to prove. Okay, yes. So next proof. Okay, so I'll consider proof part. Okay, yes. See, in the triangle ABC, AD is a median, isn't it? In the triangle ABC, AD is a median, isn't it? Okay, see, since AD is a median, we know that this median AD will bisect this BC. What is the meaning of this? This median AD, that means this point D is a midpoint of BC. Okay, this point D is a midpoint of BC. That means the length of BD is equal to the length of DC. Understood, no? Since here AD is a median, the length of BD is equal to length of DC. Reason, AD is a median. Okay, remember this median AD will divide this BC into two equal part. Okay, so therefore can I say this BD is exactly half of BC? This part BD is a half of BC. Part BD is a half part of BC. Yes, okay, so I'll write here. Okay, so BD is equal to half of BC. Half of BC. What is the reason? Since PD is a median. Since PD is a median. Understood, no? Since PD is a median of triangle ABC. Of triangle ABC. Okay, yes. So therefore, this BD, the part BD is exactly half part of BC. Okay, yes. See, now this 2 will multiply with this BD. Okay, so after that if you multiply this 2 with BD, so you will get 2 into BD equal to BC. Okay, so I'll consider it as equation number 1. Okay, so this is, I'll consider it as, this is BC by QR. So this is a star. I'll consider it as star. Okay, yes. So now another relation. In triangle PQR, again we know that PM is a median for this triangle, isn't it? PM is a median. So again this PM will divide this QR into two equal part. That means this point M is a midpoint of this QR. Okay, this point M is a midpoint of QR. Okay, so therefore again can I say this QM is a half of QR, because QM is exactly half part of this full QR. Okay, so again I'll write here. Also this QM is equal to half part of, exactly half part of this QR. Okay, half part of this QR. Why? Understood, no? Because PM is a median, so therefore this point M is a midpoint of this QR, so therefore this QM part, QM is equal to MR. Okay, yes. So now if you just multiply this 2 with QM, then what you will get? 2 into QM equal to QR. So consider it as equation number 2. Okay, so what is the reason here? Since what is our median here? PM. Okay, since PM is a median, since PM is a median for triangle, which is the triangle PQR. Okay, since PM is a median for the triangle PQR. Okay, yes. So now this is equation number 1, this is equation number 2. Okay, yes. So keep it. Okay, yes. See, now what I will do? See, I will consider this ratio. Okay, star, I will consider this star. Okay, yes. So consider star. Now I will consider star. Okay, so what they have given here? Star. This is a given already in the question. Okay, I will consider this star. Okay, I will write this star. What is that? AB by PQ, AB by PQ equal to BC by QR, BC by QR equal to AD by PM, equal to AD by PM. Okay, so this is a star. Okay, whatever star they have given, so I will write it here. Okay, yes. So now AB by PQ, write it as it is, no changes. AB by PQ, write it as it is. BC, okay, from the equation 1, in the place of BC, you replace this value. What is this? 2 into BD. Okay, so in the place of BC, from the equation 1, I will replace this value, that is 2 into BD by QR. From the equation number 2, in the place of QR, I will replace this value. QR equal to how much? 2 into QM. Okay, yes, equal to this third ratio, write it as it is, AD by PM. No changes, write it as it is. Okay, yes. So now, can I cancel this 2 and 2? Yes, okay. So then what I will get? AB by PQ equal to BD by QM equal to AD by PM. Okay, yes. You just compare this ratio in your figure. Okay, yes. AB by PQ. AB by PQ. Okay, one ratio. BD by QM. BD by QM. Okay, second ratio. AD by PM. AD by PM. So therefore, can you observe here, the sides of these two triangles are proportional here. You just compare this ratio of sides with the figure. AB by PQ. AB by PQ. BD by QM. AD by PM. So what it indicate? What it indicate? By using this result, can I say these two triangles are similar by using side criteria? Can I say? Yes? Okay. So this result I will consider it as a double star. Okay, double star. So I will write here. From, yes, so therefore I can say that triangle ABD is similar to triangle PQM. Okay, so by using which criteria? By using similarity criteria, we can say that by using this. Okay, star by double star, it's proving its sides of those two triangles are proportional, isn't it? So therefore, by using SSS criteria, we can say that these two triangles are similar. Okay, yes. So after proving the similarity of those two triangles, can I say its corresponding angles are equal as well as corresponding sides are proportional? Corresponding sides are proportional, already it is there. Okay, so can I say angle B is equal to angle Q? Angle B and angle Q, these are the two corresponding angles for these two triangles, isn't it? Okay, so therefore I can say that angle B is equal to angle D. Okay, so I will consider it as equation number 3. Okay, so what is the reason? These are corresponding angles. These are corresponding angles of which two triangles? Triangle ABD and triangle PQM. Okay, so these two are corresponding angles. So these corresponding angles are equal. Why? Because these two triangles are similar. These two triangles, the shaded triangles are similar. So after proving the similarity of two triangles, I can say that its corresponding angles are equal. So therefore, angle B is equal to angle Q. Okay, yes, so I will consider it as equation number 3. Okay, yes. Actually, what we have to prove here? What is our our question. We have to prove these two triangles are similar. Isn't it? This is our question, right? Okay, so now consider these two triangles. Okay, so in triangle, what is that? ABC, in triangle ABC and triangle PQR. Okay, so which are the equalities are there? To prove these two triangles are similar, this full triangle ABC and full triangle PQR, we need either we have to use SSS or SAS or AA similarity criteria, isn't it? Okay. See, can you observe here, among these two triangles, the first equality I can find, that is angle B is equal to angle Q, isn't it? Already we proved here by using equation number 3, isn't it? So can I use this concept here? Yes? Okay. See, one equality, that is angle B equal to angle D. Okay. So by equation number 3, one result already we have, isn't it? Okay. So we need one more result. What is that? From the double star, you just consider double star. Okay. See, I will consider first two ratios. I will consider. Just I will write first two ratios here. Okay. AB by PQ equal to BD by QM. Okay. So from double star, this is from double star. Okay. Yes. You just compare whether it hold AB by PQ, the side AB by PQ. So one result already obtained. So one more result we want. Okay. So how to get one more result? Just come back star. Okay. Just look at your star. Consider first two ratios. Consider first two ratios. AB by PQ. AB by PQ. Yes, one result. BC by QR. BC by QR. Yes. All proportional already given here, isn't it? Already given in the question, right? So can I use this result then? Yes. Okay. So AB by PQ equal to BC by QR. Okay, so this is already given in the question, isn't it? Already given in the question. Okay, you just compare it with this your triangle AB by PQ, BC by QR. Yes. Okay. So therefore, by using these two concepts, can I say the given two triangles are similar? Yes. By using yes, side, angle, side. Okay. So therefore, triangle ABC similar to triangle PQR. By using which criteria? By using SAS similarity criteria, we can say that these two triangles are similar. Okay, this is important. You just write and practice. Students, please don't by heart this question. Write and practice. Okay, first you have to know how to draw the diagram. Okay, then by taking the diagram, compare the sides and then you can prove.